Okay, sprayer update. So, took it on kind of its maiden voyage yesterday. Did good on the first pass and everything, but this ripped off. So, wasn't where I did it, where I welded on. My welds held. Whoever welded this piece on didn't do a very good job. All their welds broke. So, as you can see, but I think this is part of the problem here. It's not really connected, just kind of tacked on there. This side is all bent away, so I'm gonna have to, I guess, heat that up and get it straight, and then I'm gonna take a big piece of the 4-inch tube I've got, stick that in there and brace it up, and then try it again. So that's what I'm doing today. But maiden voyage worked out pretty good. It did good. Sprayed, all that fun stuff. But yeah, then it crashed into the dirt because this broke off, and that got bent in the process, as you can kind of see there. So I gotta try to fix that first. Well, as you can hopefully see, let's see. Yep, you can see that. All right. So got a really old ass bottle jack here. Been heating this up a little bit off camera. That's boring to watch. So yeah, we're gonna see if we can heat this up a little bit more, get this stretched back into place. The reason that bent is because when it hit the ground, it kind of did like a little 90-degree turn. It just stabbed into the ground when it broke off. So, but like I said, we're gonna put some tube in there, put that piece back on, and weld the ever living piss out of it. Because this thing is crazy heavy when it's full of water. I was pulling it with the 6x6, which is kind of nice, and actually the amount of water I used for what I was doing was kind of in the range of where I could actually use a 6x6 instead of trying to pull it with my truck or something like that and not really be able to see what's going on behind me. But yeah, so far 6x6 works. I can refill it back up at the creek. I just got to figure out a little different way so I'm not picking up so much sand and stuff. I think I had the pump kind of pumping a little too strong. All right. So, hold this, and she's moving. We're gonna have to go past where it's supposed to be, because it's gonna springity kind of back close to where it wants to be. Man, this jacket's old. The jacket used to be in my truck a long time ago. Probably low on oil. That's why it's not, it's only catching the last little tiny bit of the stroke. But as long as it works for what I need it for right now, I can put some new oil in it. Come on. You gotta give me a little bit more. I need something better than the screwdriver. Alright. Come on. Just a little bit more. Well, that is pretty straight, but I don't think that's gonna hold there. Let's get us a sledgehammer, give it a couple whacks, and see if it'll let the jack fall down. All right. Well, that looks fairly straight. What do you think? Pretty straight. Straight enough for what I'm doing. It's not going on the highway or nothing. It only goes 4 miles an hour, so I think that'll work. All right, let me get my tube cut up and then we'll get back to it. Kind of wanted to show you something before I went too far. So you can kind of see that their weld, they didn't get a good penetration on it. There's kind of just like a cold weld on it. So we're not doing a cold weld. We'll be getting some penetration. We'll turn the heat up and get her burned in good, especially up against this beam here, because this is what needs to be holding the hitch. So we'll get this all squared up and get her done. All right, so she's welded on there. Went a little overboard in some spots, but yeah, it's on there. Hopefully it doesn't come off again. Hopefully this is enough to stabilize that, which I'm pretty sure it is. So we'll get on with getting on. All right, well, she's on there. I went a little overboard. Just kind of welded some scrap in there just for the torque going that way. It's welded all the way around. So hopefully nothing else breaks. It's not ideal, but again, it's not doing highway speeds. It's going 4 miles an hour. Of course, this thing is crazy heavy when it's full of water, so. But yeah, so that's how she goes. Well, I did have issues with the sprayers, kind of clogging up after filling up with the creek water. So we're gonna work on that for a little bit, and then hopefully next part you'll be seeing me going down the road, spraying the road. Well, now we start spraying. Let me know if you see anything wrong. Try not to get wet here. All right, so hope you found that interesting. It worked. Be nice if it was a little more than 100 gallons, but seemed to be doing okay. I just have to do more passes. Luckily I got a water source that's pretty close other than my hose. So with a 2-inch trash pump I can fill this thing up in like 3 seconds. So that works. Anyway, hope you enjoyed.